So Apple had a major, huge, awesome keynote presentation today where they presented some new stuff. Now, what exactly did they present? Well, I'm about to tell you in about 4 minutes. So if you didn't have time to watch the keynote or still don't have time to watch the keynote, I'm going to blow through everything important that happened for you in just about 4 minutes. So yes, Apple could have condensed that hour and a half into 4 minutes. But of course they didn't. You're going to make everything long and stretched out and have good marketing techniques. The Apple logo in random artistic fashions, I guess that's a thing. I don't really loved New York City because they were cheering. Yay! MacBook Air that looks pretty dang sweet. It's got a Retina display. I got the more modern Mac design with the black glass around the edges and the screen comes out a bit more. Retina display is good. Good stuff. It's also got USB-C instead of your standard ports, ditches all those. Also got the new butterfly key mechanism and a force-touch trackpad that's a little bigger. Basically, this just takes everything that kind of the more modern MacBooks have and incorporates it into the MacBook Air to just kind of bring it into 2018 as a more modern, style Mac, which is pretty dang cool, I guess. The Mac Mini to show up, but it did in the form of a spaceship, and there was no footnote saying that it didn't actually fly. So Apple, I'm going to buy this thing, and if it doesn't fly, I'm disappointed. Now, all jokes aside, this is basically a Mac Mini Pro or a Mac Pro Mini. This thing's been overhauled. It's got a 6-core processor now, up to 6-core processor, up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 2 terabytes SSD. That's all nuts. The one thing that confuses me is with all those crazy stats, it still doesn't have dedicated graphics. You can go all the way up there to those crazy stats, but I mean, it still runs on integrated graphics. Maybe it would be a bit more worth it to me if they had given it discrete graphics, but whatever. I honestly kind of see the Mac Mini as a niche product. It's hard for me to take seriously. I know there's some people that want it, but it's just not really my kind of thing. Anyways, why am I talking about opinions? This is just a blowing through real fast some random stuff video. I shouldn't be giving my opinions. Not yet, anyway. Tail thing. If you really like the Today at Apple stuff that I still don't fully understand what it is, well, there's some new classes for you to take. All stuff I kind of knew how to do, but if you're not so tech savvy, then, I mean, you can learn some stuff at the Apple Store, assuming you have an Apple Store anywhere near you. If you don't, then you can just ignore this entire part of the keynote. Or when they put the MacBook Pro, the new Mac Pro, the new iPad Pro behind a piece of animated paper. No, not really. This is the new iPad Pro redesigned. I keep saying MacBook Pro for some reason. It's actually thinner than the old one somehow. It's got this really weird new box design. I don't know what I think about that, but it does have a much bigger screen. They call it edge to edge. It's not really edge to edge. It's close to edge to edge. It's also got the true depth camera for Face ID instead of Touch ID, so that's a thing. And here's the really cool part. It has this magnetic thing on the top to connect the Apple Pencil to charge it, so you don't have to awkwardly stick it out the lightning jack anymore. Don't really care about Apple Pencil, I'm just saying. It's also got four speaker full stereo audio, which is apparently a lot better than it was before. Also, the new A12X mobile processor, the most powerful mobile processor, at least on an iOS device ever. It's pretty crazy. This is really just a drastic redesign of the entire iPad experience that I think they're trying out on the iPad Pro here for the first time, and it seems pretty dang sweet to me. I'm pretty hooked. That random girl that came out on the stage and sang some songs, I don't really know what that had anything to do with the keynote. I mean, she sounded good, but I still don't know what that has to do with the keynote. Anyways. Yeah, that was the entire keynote in like 4 minutes. In all seriousness, no, I kind of blew through that pretty fast. If you want more details on any of that, you can actually go watch the keynote yourself, or you can go to Apple's website and read through where they have details on all the products. This just kind of give you an idea of the basic concepts of what was announced. So hopefully I'll be pretty soon diving into some more details on my thoughts on these products and other stuff like that. So be sure to subscribe and have your notifications enabled if you want to make sure you don't ever miss any of that fun stuff, which you don't want to. This is a good content right here. So I'll see you guys later with some better content about this keynote, but probably not until tomorrow because it's like midnight now. I don't know. My computer's really slow at rendering videos, so whenever I try to do anything, it takes forever. That's why we're trying to get a new computer. Anyways, I was hoping to have more videos done tonight, but it's alright. Let me get something out there. It's cool. We'll be back at it tomorrow. That's all I do anymore. Work on videos. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, definitely want to spend a lot of time working on videos the next few days. There's just so much stuff happening in the universe of what we cover on this channel. So yeah, be sure, if you haven't subscribed yet, and you're just here, be sure to subscribe. There's some really, really exciting stuff coming on. I'm not joking at all. So much stuff to cover and make content about. And if you are a subscriber, well, get excited because there's stuff coming up. So, yeah. Be sure to comment down below what's your favorite of the 3 major announcements, or technically 4 if you count the stores. But no one, that's not going to be anybody's favorite. Out of those 3 new products, which one's your favorite? And that, whichever one you guys, the most people comment is their favorite, that'll be the first one that I do my thoughts on tomorrow. So, be sure to do that. I'll be out of here. Bye-bye.